Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing on up. I know we don't normally come on here. No 4 o'clock. I still got things to do to get ready for our 5 o'clock live. We've got a guest coming on at 5 p.m. Central Time, you guys. But there is information coming out on the Quinton Simon case. That's the little boy that came up missing. It's been about a week, a whole week, because he came up missing last Wednesday. What had happened, and what happened was the baby's 20 months old. And he's supposed to be going to the babysitter that Wednesday morning at 5:30. Well, the babysitter had got a phone call. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Scratch that. The babysitter got a text message that's saying that she was not needed to babysit. They were not going to be there at 5:30, at 5:29. She's supposed to be watching the kids at 5:30. Well, there's so much going on, and people have been calling me, complaining and telling me what they're feeling. And I said, hey, I can't, me talking to you over here, and then, when I got to go live, let's just go live. So if anybody got anything that they want to say and expressed about what's going on, because there's so much going on right now. I don't even have time to put it all together. That's how much stuff is going on. And I'm serious. It is so much. The babysitter is making lives, talking about she doesn't want all of this attention, which, nobody really wants attention, especially when a baby come up missing. I am going to let everybody know, once again, we're for the children over here. So I'm not on babysitter side. I'm not on grandma's side. I'm not. But, I mean, we're not blind. We do see what's going on. So the babysitter has released some information, and like she should. I hope you guys believe that everything that she's releasing is a good thing. We're starting to see people come out, starting to see people showing the colors. We're starting to get information. Someone called me and said, hey, SP, the grandmother, she been to prison. Hey, SP, the babysitter, she been to prison. Hey, SP, the mother got a son in prison for murder. Hey, SP, go over here and take a look at this and look at that. Well, she's on other YouTube channels, the babysitter, talking and explaining herself, saying that the baby had marks on him. And now she's, and they had asked her, was the CPS or Children's Services, whatever they call in your neck of the woods, it's going to be different wherever you are. Was they notified? The answer was no. Now, the babysitter put a video out on her own page saying that they were very well notified and there was an open case. You guys, this is the conversation room where we can talk about it. I said I would open it up for the ones that want to talk. I will actually put in here put it in the, if you want to call, you can call. If you want to come up on the panel, you can come up on the panel. But we're going to talk about it a little bit. See, I believe, thank you, Maz, for showing up. For the ones that can show up. Thank you, Sanja. I see Sanja in the building, and I see Sanja always showing up. That's the only mod I see. I don't see the other mods. 47 people in the live. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have conversation, you guys. This is all about conversation. And just remember, I do have to get off this live because we've got a guest coming on at 5 p.m. Central Time, because right after this, so we don't want to go all the way to the minute because I got to give her the link if she wants to show up and show her face, or if she wants to call in. I got to get her set up for 5 o'clock. So make sure we're going to be off of here about 4:45 so I can give her that information. But we're going to talk about Quentin because Quentin is missing right now, and there is still a chance that he could be alive. We've got our first family member done showed up. Let's go.
Hello. Hi, SB.
Hey, how you doing?
I have some concerns about this babysitter thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, number one, I caught the babysitter in a lie. And how I caught her in a lie is I asked her repeatedly during a YouTube interview that she had done whether she called CPS or the police to protect this baby. Because I personally, I don't like CPS, but it's the only system we have. And I would pray that the right thing would be done and the baby would be protected. Mm-hmm. So that's the questions that I continuously ask this lady. Her response was she didn't really want to say anything, that she called the grandmother. Okay. So she told me basically that told me that she said, well, I didn't call CPS. And she did say she didn't call, that she called the grandmother. Then in a different interview she done on the news, she said she called CPS. She can't have it both ways. Another concern I have with this babysitter is I noticed during her interview numerous times she wanted to smile. You could tell her facial expression was off and she acted like she wanted to smile about the situation. Number one, there's nothing to smile about. There's a baby missing. But when you look at her interview on the news, she smiles numerous times and it acts like she's happy about the situation at hand, like, ha, 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 I'm getting revenge against the grandparent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the feeling I got from this woman. Number three, she said that there'd be no legal concern with, that the police weren't, that she didn't have any problems with anybody coming to her house or basically, she didn't have any problem. But then I find out the same babysitter has been in the penitentiary. So is the grandmother, but the babysitter's been there too. So those things set off some real major red flags to me. Major red flags. Exactly. And there was another video that came out about an hour ago.
Okay.
And it showed more detail of the argument between grandma and the babysitter. Mm-hmm. And the grandmother in the argument is screaming at her saying, you had no right to walk in my house and take that baby. You had no right to go out of town with that baby. What is really going on here? You know what I mean?
Who said the grandmother saying this to the baby?
The grandmother said it to her during an argument about it was a new video that the news station 3 put out about an hour ago. And see, one argument that they put out showed up, but the new video that the news station showed more of the argument between grandma and the babysitter. And the grandmother is saying, you had no right to walk in my house and take that baby, and you had no right to go out of town with that baby. So what is really going on here?
So the babysitter at one time walked in the house and took the baby out of town?
I don't know. That was something the grandmother said during the last argument that was showed on Channel 3 News between her and the babysitter. I was listening very careful to what grandma was saying and what she was saying. And what the grandmother made a comment too, she was yelling at the babysitter. And the grandmother said, you had no right to walk into my house and take that baby out of town.
Okay. Somebody is asking the question, receipt, please. That video.
I can send the last video that they did of the argument to you. If that'll help the situation, because I listened I'm going to send it to you as a receipt. I'm going to hang up here because I know you're on time because you got other people coming on the show.
Hold on.
But I will send the last Channel 3 News argument of the mother and the grandmother, where the grandmother plainly yells at her and screams at her and says, you had no right to walk into my house and take that baby out of town to go anywhere.
Right.
But I will send that to you. Something's not right. The grandmother's been to the penitentiary. The babysitter's been to the penitentiary. And the babysitter is clearly lying. And she does smile during the Channel 3 news interview that she did. Like she's happy. Well, there's nothing to be happy about when a baby's missing, period.
Okay. You're right.
That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to get off of here and I will send it right to your phone.
All right. You might. Okay. Send it. I'm going to play it. And
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Lisa said, I saw that. I've been busy trying to get things situated. I haven't seen this new video. I seen where the grandmother runs in and they're arguing and saying she provide money and stuff. That's something else too. It was told to me that the babysitter was saying she only got $30 to watch these kids a week or whatever. But you guys know the state pays very well for these children. And I mean, it comes on a card just like food stamps, okay? So some people done left precaution. They done ran over here into the room, and that's fine. I saw a couple days today. Okay, we're not looking for a couple of days ago. We want to hear what she's talking about. You know what? We want to hear what she's talking about. We want to hear it. She gonna send it to me too. Hey, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for following. I will follow you back. They came in and followed real quick. I told you guys, these people are mad. These people are mad about this, baby. $30 a day. That's what, she was getting paid $30 a day? Ain't no way she getting paid $30 a day for 2 kids. She done seen it too. She wasn't playing. Okay, here we go. We finna play it. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab it, you guys. I'm gonna go grab it. And because she showed me where it's at. I can find this now. It is YouTube, so I will have to pause it if I go grab it. You guys understand that, right? She said, keep listening. That's okay. I'm gonna grab it so everybody can see it. I just see sometimes I have to tell you guys, okay, hold on. Let me go grab it. So I don't mind playing anything that's YouTube. It's just make sure you guys all understand I do have to pause it and speak because it's a 2-minute video. So I will pause it in the 1 minute. And so we won't get a strike. Other than that, everything is good. Let me go get this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody there? Okay, so I think I have it. Share my screen. Dead. Don't put nothing in your yard. Go ahead. This is my baby, not yours. That's your baby. That's my baby. I touched you and I told you I was my baby. I'm the milk my phone. You need to go get it. Now you get off the property. I text you. I asked you over and over. I got the text. Over and over I asked you. So you want to blame me? I don't care about the text. You think I'm going to hit you me? Do you think I would do that? Yeah. Really? Because you. I'm what?
No one likes
I'm
you.
what? I'm what? No, I don't like anybody. I should not have been out of town.
You did. You shouldn't have.
No, I'm not. I was trying to provide. I was trying to provide.
I told you.
I was trying to provide. I even provided for you, you
did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I didn't pay for your family, your entire family.
I didn't ask you.
Your entire family. Keep recording.
Don't take my phone.
Keep recording.
Don't take my phone.
Good, you were wrong. You were wrong. I begged you to help. I begged you to help. Put that on social media. I begged you to help.
Oh yeah, and
I begged you to help.
I
said, hey, Michelle, please get the kids.
You're a liar.
Take them. I'll give you $300 a week.
I'm about to put it all
I'm a liar.
I'm about to put
I'm a liar.
I'm about to put it all over.
Good. Good, because you're awful to say you're going to put a memorial. My baby's not dead.
You are a liar.
My baby's not dead. My baby's not dead.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
No, you are.
You are.
My baby's not dead. I thought you was a woman of God.
That.
I thought you were a woman of God. You got Quentin? Do you have Quentin?
I don't have Quentin.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do. You got him.
Okay.
You got him.
Well, I'm about to call the police.
You're the only one that can go in my house and take him. Your kids go in my house and take him all the time.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We did not go in her house.
Oh, it's going to be. Oh, yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, baby, we need to look at the green cards. Yeah, we did. We did.
She's going to put a memorial up in her yard. Quentin's not dead.
I didn't put a memorial.
He's not dead.
No one said he was.
Well, we people are dead.
Oh, this is SP.
Hey, SP.
Yes.
I just want this, Lisa. You know, when I saw the video, I saw it a day or so ago, and I'm with the lady that was just on your panel. I think it's more tied to this babysitter. You know, a lot of they all got a small suspicion of guilt, but the passion that this grandmother had when she addressed this babysitter lets me know that the babysitter hand is not clean. So a lot of times when people trying to get away with their crime, they want to be, just like you say, the first one to tell the story. See, nobody else on social media telling stories about, you know, Pampers not being changed and I had to buy milk and all this. But she's trying to get the compassion of the people opposed to finding out where this baby is. So that's why I agree with the first caller. I personally believe it's the babysitter.
Well, you know, that was a little bit more than the first video that the news put out. They didn't put out that whole video. That video was raw coverage. You know, that's why I was supposed to stop in between and speak. I was like, you know what? They can give me a strike. I want to hear it all.
But the passion that the grandmother has is the passion we have as parents.
Exactly.
But so the babysitter sitting there all nonchalant, like, and then when she said you're supposed to be a woman of God, that lets you know she trusted this lady.
Right.
This lady did something to this baby. So
I don't know. So you thinking the babysitter did something to the baby? I don't know. Because let me tell you something. Okay. Oh, you put your coins on the babysitter. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. You know, when anytime when there's tragedy, and you know this, anytime there's tragedy come, a child is missing, or there's death, or you know, something of this nature happens, a family breaks down and we start accusing anybody that's even close. You know, I mean, and people go, they say the most stupidest thing, and then they bring up stuff that they shouldn't, and it ain't got nothing to do with this or that or whatever. But I can see the passion of the grandmother. But this woman, the babysitter, she's got 6 kids. Why would she want to steal somebody else's kid?
I'm not saying she stole them. I'm not saying she stole the baby at all. I'm saying that whatever happened to this baby, her hands are not clean. Is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm gonna put my coins on the babysitter.
But okay, but have you noticed something though?
The grandmother never came out to address the babysitter until the babysitter went on social media with all these stories, you know, doing her rounds like she's a puff daddy or something, you know, making her rounds because she got a new album, and she just sat back and shut up. The grandmother probably wouldn't have said nothing, but the grandmother addressed her based on what she said on social media. And then it come out that this babysitter talking about she only takes $15 a kid, and she babysit them all the time. But then they come out and they show the receipt that the woman get a check from the government to babysit.
Right, and did you?
$15 when she's supposed to be babysitting, but she ain't getting just no $30 to babysit these kids all the time.
Here's
I tell my son all the time with his son. Even though you don't see your son every day, make sure your son looks cared for. Because when babies look cared for, they're less inclined to be mistreated. So take your son and make sure you get your son a haircut. Make sure your son's clothes are clean, because when people notice you take care of your kids, that's less likely to be the one that is victimized by these evil people in the world that we have now. So this kid appeared to be uncared for. So, you know, they took advantage of the fact that people assume or perceive that people don't care. But this grandmama, to me, the grandmother cared. Now, she probably got flaws, and she probably made some errors and some missteps along the way. But, you know, to me, she cares. She let who you know let a drug addict that steals everything and steal out your purse, still live in your house, to steal everything out of your house.
right.
But she still kept her kids there because of the grandbabies until, you know, it was nothing else for her to do.
But okay. Okay, but let me share something with you. And this is okay, because I listened to everything that you had to say. But sometimes as parents, we don't want to look at our own children. And then not only that, the girl is 22, the baby's mother, and she's not saying nothing about the baby's mother. You know, she'd be like, well, you know, she does some things wrong, but she does some things right. She got a problem, but I mean, you know, she's 22. You know, she's not really mad at her daughter. It's her daughter's child. She's not mad at the baby. Her daughter bringing in another man into her house, that they're all dealing with drugs. She's not even saying nothing about. I mean, she said a little bit. She
Not much.
On her daughter in front of national TV, like she did with this woman. And let me tell you something. At the end of the day, that's just a babysitter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I was a babysitter, and I'm being honest with you, if I was a babysitter and I called what they call DFACE or CPS, I'm not going to sit there nationally and tell nobody. I just did it. I did the right thing. I called. I told them that the kids had bruises on them. And if you ask me about it, you know, because I called anonymous. I don't need problems with my children and everything. I know I can't do nothing, but they can go over there and take a look. And so I understand why she probably said, no, I don't know. Nobody did anything. At the end of the day, when people jumped on her and said, hey, why you didn't say this? Why you didn't say that? She probably told the truth. And I understand why she lied and said, no, because she didn't want no static with this family. Now she done turned around and said, yeah, I done called D-Face and they know about it. They know everything. They were 100% involved. She can't lie about that on national TV if it wasn't true.
That's right. Plus, she said that everything that she had and said, she had given it to the police. I think the grandmother, yeah, she had a passion for the kids, but I think she was kind of upset at herself, and she didn't want to take it out on the daughter, so she taking it out on the babysitter, because at the end of the day, that daughter was in that house with that boyfriend or husband or whoever he was. Grandma's out of town, and grandma's not there a lot of the time, which I know we all want to give our children a second chance, a third chance, or whatever. But when you know for a fact your daughter still has that much of a problem with them drugs and taking money and stealing money and doing things that she ain't supposed to do. I don't know if grandma, what they're saying about her is true or not. Some of the stuff was way years ago, but some of it is current too. But whatever, I don't think the babysitter had anything. When the grandmother came into the babysitter's house, did you see anything out of place? Her house was clean, like she said it was. She kept it nice, and I believe she kept those kids clean. I believe out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe she didn't want to go and tell, ours is children's services, and tell them, fearing that maybe, something. She'd rather take care of them and see that they're getting taken care of. But she's not the only one. She said a lot of people on that street knew the situation with those children. Right. So grandma got to come to some terms that, okay, maybe my daughter and the guy had something to do with this. I really don't. I'll be kind of shocked, but I don't put nothing past nobody these days. Anyway.
Exactly.
But I don't think the babysitter at this point, there's enough that I've heard.
See, the babysitter is involved because she was getting paid to do a duty. She's got 6 kids, and some of the kids ain't even her. You know what I'm saying? Her biological kids.
But FP, who pays her? The grandma paid her out of the money she gets. Okay.
In the state, the state pays too, probably. The state pays too. It seemed like the state probably pays.
But it sounded like she was just getting paid. At this time, she was just getting paid by the family. That's what it sounds like.
Probably not. Probably state was paying. No.
She said something. Remember, she said something in that other video. She said that she could show where she got the $30, but then they come back. The daughter come back a few days later, and then she wanted to borrow so much back. Now, if the police have all this, like she said, she turned over. Okay, then she got her what you always call the receipts. But if she really didn't, then yeah, maybe a lot of what she's saying it ain't the truth.
Well, let me explain something. Let me explain something to you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but even though that the state gives you the children to provide for or the custody, the mother was going to go to court and have to pay for child support. Here's the thing. Whether mother's paying child support or not, the state is going to pay for daycare. It doesn't matter if it's your boyfriend. It doesn't matter if you're the mama and you can't work and that now you babysitting. You can still get that check. I don't know if you guys know this, and a lot of people do it. They're not supposed to do it, but they do it. And people take advantage of it. They say, hey, look at here. The state will pay you. They don't pay you the high end. They pay you the low end, which is maybe like $5-6 an hour. But you've got 2 kids. So you get 40 hours. 2 kids, right. 80 hours a week. 5, that's $400. Okay, you will get $400. So what I'm going to tell you to do, I can honestly tell you this is probably, okay, I'm going to give you a kickback. Okay, you get the 400, but you give me 2, and I'll let you watch the kids. Or I'll give you 300, and I'll keep 100, and you can watch them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People do that all the time.
And plus, wasn't the grandma getting ready to evict the daughter?
Yes. But, and then somebody told me, and this is a possibility. This is just a possibility. They had that big old pool. That baby could have drowned. And they didn't know. But here's the thing. Everything was fine until 5:29, and they sent a text message. The last person that seen the baby at 5:30 was the boyfriend.
Right.
In 4 years, let's look at this. In 4 years, we've been covering case after case after case after case. Who usually be 99.9% of the time the person that did the harm? Last person.
Last person.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
and then wasn't he supposed to be going to work?
What? Yeah.
And then how did he get back to the house?
See, here's the thing. Grandmother's not thinking. Grandmother said, "You're the only one got a key to come into my house." Okay, he needs to go to work. He done already told her and said, "Don't come. The baby not here." He said he seen the baby at 5:30. 6 o'clock. What is grandmother talking about? You got a key to come in after 6? Why would this woman come into the house when they done told her, "Don't come over here"?
Come.
Why would she come?
She ain't got no reason
in the house. The boyfriend said, "I seen the baby at 6 o'clock."
And plus, that's easily checked by the police department. They can easily check that.
That baby had to been already gone for him to call and say, "Oh, look, you know, we're supposed to drop the baby off, or we're supposed to go over there and take the baby."
Right, that baby was gone before he made the call.
Yeah. She got a text message saying that don't come. Okay, the police is gonna check to see if did the text message actually come from his phone or her phone? Because here's the thing. Could she be even messing around with the boyfriend?
Who knows?
But Phyllis,
I'm wondering what the police found in those bags that they took out.
Well,
they're not gonna tell that. But what will be a hint if they come within the next couple of days and say, "Okay, now this case has turned into a criminal case for real."
Well, they've already said that.
Oh, I thought they said definitely. I didn't think that they switched it already. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They already said it has already progressed.
Okay, thanks.
They just haven't released what information that they have gotten. But I didn't hear what Gail was saying when she says she took the baby out of town. I didn't hear that. I need to listen to it later. Okay. So, but out of all of this, I don't know how they're going to find this baby. I can understand the grandmother's frustration. She's angry with herself. But here's the thing. She's not looking at her own child. She's not looking at her own child's boyfriend. You're lashing out at the world. And you know what problems your daughter had. And they are really responsible, and you are responsible because you took the initiative to take those kids under your wing. Why would you have them living in the house with you?
And
then go out of town to work.
So she's really shouldn't have been going out of town like that, especially leaving her daughter there with her, because you're responsible. That's just like when I had. Now, if I would have took my kids somewhere, my grandchildren, somewhere else, and I left them there, I'm still responsible because they're under my rule. If something would have happened, that's on my watch. And you got to be careful. You can't just take kids and leave them anywhere. And just like you can't have them left with anybody. I just would have never left them with that daughter or boyfriend.
Oh.
I don't know. But I'm going back down the chat.
All righty.
Thanks.
Thank you. So Gil is saying you turned it off. I do see you guys' comment. I'm sure the FBI listed to it being on the news. She says you turned it off before. You turned off the video before it was said. When you get a chance, listen to all of it carefully. I wonder if we can grab it back up. Let me see. I don't mind grabbing it back up because we're finna get off of here. This was just a quick, because you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. It's when stuff hit the fan, it rains, it pours. So a lot of things go and you don't know which way to go. And I didn't want to just go with the Amari case at 5. And I know you guys, we're trying to stay with the 1 hour thing, but people were feeling some kind of way about this case. And I want everybody to be able to speak on it. And like I said, if we have to come back on here, even Thursday, we'll come up here Thursday and talk about it some more. Or we'll come back on or stay on or get off or whatever. I'm going to play it one more time if we can find it. And then we're going to get off of here because I want to see. She said I closed it out before. I thought it went to the next thing. Share screen. Why does it say 3 people dead? That is not what we're trying to do there. I think it went to another thing. Let me go and see if.
Right.
Well, we begin with breaking news from Milwaukee's Menominee Valley. 3 people are dead after a car crashes after it flew off the 16th Street viaduct.
It was just after 6 o'clock this evening when it happened.
It went away. That's what it did. It went away. That's what it did. Let's remove that. That's what it did. That tab went away. That's why it's showing me that I didn't keep that. I got to go find it again, and I'm going to play it again. I'm going to find it again. You guys hold on. I'll find it in a minute. Hey, you guys, let me find. Okay. Listen to this video.
I'm what? No, I don't blame nobody. I should not have been out of town. You did. You shouldn't have. No, I'm trying to provide. I was trying to provide. I told you. I was trying to provide. I even provided for you. You didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I didn't pay for your family. Your entire family. I didn't ask you. I got your entire family. Keep recording.
Don't take my phone.
Keep recording.
Don't take my phone.
Good. You were wrong. You were wrong. I begged you to help. I begged you to help. Put that on social media. I begged you to help.
Oh yeah, and
I begged you to help.
I
said, hey, Michelle, please get the kids.
You're a liar.
Take them. I'll give you 300
Well,
each.
I'm about to put it all
I'm a liar.
I'm about to put
I'm a liar.
I'm about to put it all over.
Good. Good,
All
because
over.
you're awful to say you're going to put a memorial. My baby's not dead.
You are a liar.
My baby's not dead. My baby's not dead.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
No, you are.
You are.
My baby's not dead. I thought you
I
was a
didn't
woman of
say
God.
that.
I thought you were a woman of God.
I am.
You got Quentin? Do you have Quentin?
I don't have Quentin. You're the one
Maybe
that
you
texted
do.
me.
Maybe you do. You got him.
Okay.
You got him.
Well, I'm about to call the police.
You're the only one that can go in my house and take him. Your kids go in my house and take him all the time.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
We did not go in her house.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, maybe we need to look at the green cards.
Yeah, we did. We did.
She's going to put a memorial up in her yard. Quentin's not dead.
I didn't put a memorial.
He's not dead.
No one said he was.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Daphia and Paula. I'm so sorry. And Gail, I'm so sorry. I'm sitting here and I'm just sitting there thinking, I did hear it. I did hear it, you guys, but you know, if you got a key, you gave her a key. If you go pick him up or go get Quentin, that's because you gave her permission to go get him all the time. You know, so yeah. You guys, we got 10 minutes. We've got another live in 10 minutes to do, and it is on the Amari Nicholson case and Taylor, the mother that was put in jail just over the weekend, and she's out of jail right now. We've got a guest coming on. We're going to give her the opportunity and the time. She's got some really information. You guys want to hear it. Let me get her set up. So if she wants to come on, she will be able to come on, and we'll be back on in about 10 minutes, you guys.